You know, we despise not humble beginnings here on the set of FAMU TV 20, and even just to sit in the studio that I know my guest has something to do with, I'm excited because, you know, the enthusiasm is contagious around here. David, as your brother was talking, I was listening to him, and I'm thinking, again, back to Crestview in terms of what's in view for these individuals. You know, what is it that One Day Came really is hoping to leave as a result of not only the physical structure there in Crestview, but in terms of maybe those persons who are watching you work as relates to literally going from the ground up? What is your vision for that?
One of the things that I always say that I want to do whenever I'm involved in any project, and especially as a project is highlighted as Crestview facility, is that I want to bring some inspiration, you know, to a young dreamer or maybe a dreamer of age. You know, let them know that it can be done, that one day you can be a part of, you know, something great or something historical as this College of Pharmacy here for Florida A&M. We're out to, you know, to leave that mark to up and coming young entrepreneurs and speak with them also, you know, on top of performing, you know, top of them watching us perform this type of work, and let them know, you know, that no, it's not an easy road to get to this facility. It wasn't an easy road to get to this Crestview facility. However, it did take some perseverance, some belief. It took a lot of faith, and it took a lot of determination. We wanted to be a part of this project, and we did the things necessary to place ourselves in the light, to be chosen, be one of the firms chosen to do this project. So again, it goes back to inspiring others, you know, who are out here thinking twice about leading a business or being a part of something great.
Indeed.
You know. So.
I'm thinking One Day Came has that mindset of a cut above.
Absolutely.
And so that a cut above mindset, because you are blood brothers, Oteman, I'm thinking of how you even are working with youth as relates to, you know, let them know that you come into the studio with your pants up, your shirt on, you know, in terms of your presentation. Research is involved because, again, in proposal writing, what we do, and I'm thinking even of contracts and grants, we don't get the contracts, we don't get the grants at FAMU just because I had an idea, I had a dream. But again, you know, you got to
come
put
with a
your
strong interface.
Okay. So tell us a bit about, you know, that aspect of what you do as well.
Since I returned for the College of Pharmacy, which has been, we've been working on this in pre-construction for quite some time. One of the things that I've been trying to focus on and trying to bring back is that professionalism piece that has to come into play at some point in your career as a student and as a professional. You have to take that. You have to take that side of the world very serious, because now more than ever, the world's becoming more and more relationship driven, which means you can't even, it's hard to establish a relationship without first having an impression or some type of professional posture or something, because what happens is you tend to attract who you are, and if the players are playing this game this way, then they're probably going to be more inclined to be attracted to people that understand how it's being represented in terms of their professional delivery, their personal appearance. It's just the lay of the land when it comes to being a pro. So with this mentoring program that I've established, and with the project, I've gotten a group of students working with the football team.
We're going to pause for that cause because we want really our audience to make sure that they tap into this and maybe how you can be a part of it, your son, daughter, whomever. And we want to come back with the Delancy brothers as we have research fundamentals from a different angle today, but it's all about you and FAMU. Thanks so much for watching. We'll be right back. The Audacity of Hope, you know, the book that's coined by the President of these United States, President Barack Hussein Obama II, and hope has sprung eternal here on the set. Is Oteman, we went to break and you were telling us about, you know, and some passion I saw, almost misty-eyed, what you're doing with the youth. Would you give us a bit more about that and contact information even?
I try to, what I'm doing with is I got a few players on the football team, and I open it up to all the players on the football team, Same thing with a few students with the pharmacy phase 2 project. I got, over the summer, I got about 8 students. When the fall starts, I have more. And I'm working with probably different schools and colleges and bringing them into the professional mindset, and I'm being very candid about how much research is involved, how much diligence is involved, transferring what they're learning into what we're doing out here and how it really does apply, and giving them a taste of what's expected of them, at least on certain levels. And one of the main things that I communicate is that once you step up to another level, you're no longer competing with the level you just came from. And now it's time to step up for real across the board. It's like when you came to college, if you're still competing with the students you left in high school,
that's problematic.
You're missing the boat. So we bring all that type of thing, all those types of things, we bring those home and drive those home and try to align the thought with what they're doing and what their ambitions are. So I can be reached, I give out my cell phone, and it's 813-781-1417. I work for Skanska. That's the business that I'm a part of, Skanska USA Building. They give me a lot of latitude to really breathe and reach out to the community in this regard. I try to take advantage of that, especially on this campus, because of what the university has done for me and for my career.
With the shameless little plug, I'm going to give again the distinguished alumnus of the year. Oh, yeah. You know, your brother here, he didn't have the opportunity to graduate from FAMU, but he's a rattler by choice.
He's a rattler.
He's
at heart.
And physically moves here, and I'm thinking the stakes
every time he came up, he was
checking
like,
on his baby
man,
brother.
I should have went to FAMU. Man, I should have went to FAMU.
We forgive him.
But no, that's
you know,
fine. There's a lot to be spoken.
But you want to know what's interesting? When OT was graduating high school, and he was playing quarterback in high school, I always wanted him to come here. Like, I spoke to him numerous times in the room about attending Florida A&M. Man, you need the quarterback for FAMU. You need the quarterback for FAMU. And it just so happened he went to Albany State. But after a couple years there, he came to the promised land and delivered. And it's been great ever since.
History.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
David, in your closing, definitely coaching against the wind. But you know, the stakes are high. Faith without works is dead. Inspire someone in the audience who's thinking about becoming an entrepreneur. Why should they? Less than a minute.
Well, anybody who's thinking about becoming an entrepreneur, I always advise that you do your research first, and make sure that you're getting yourself into something that you feel you want to do for the rest of your life. If you're going to do it, it can be done. Lots of faith, determination, your heart and soul is going to take thick skin. It's going to take numerous man hours, and see it through. Just see it through. Always see that light at the end of the tunnel. And when you take that type of attitude, surround yourself with positive and knowledgeable people, and step out on faith.
When
you step out on faith, you know,
our time is spent, and I know you want to get in touch with him, but you're going to just have to get in touch with me at os.lamar@famu.edu or call me 850-412-7936, or you can log on onedaycame.com, and you'll find out more about what's happening here, because research is fundamental from the ground up. We just appreciate your watching. Until the very next time, peace to you and yours, and hey, dream.